This is Hollywood. Matías Bombal with you. Sony Pictures Classics brings us some very talented actors in an allegorically told existential tale, Aloft. In it, we delve into the emotional separation of a mother and son, played by Jennifer Connelly and Cillian Murphy. The story is told in two storylines, past and present, and centers around a central childhood tragedy. Set in a frigid, gray, and bleak iced-over world in the Great North, Cillian Murphy's mother has followed a healer known as the Architect, played by William Schimmel, who indicates to her that she, too, has a gift as a healer.
The boy, Timothy, you remember? He's better. The swelling in his eye went down. Half his vision is back. Pretty unexpected.
Is this about my son's falcon?
Your son's bird didn't deserve to die, and I'm sorry.
Congratulations. On the boy, I mean.
Congratulate yourself.
Myself, why's that?
It was you who touched the boy's eyes, not me. And I had to tell you so.
Okay. I gotta go back to work inside.
Her son has just lost a falcon that he was nurturing. In later life, and as we see in the modern section of the movie, he will become devoted to falconry. Yet as an adult, he is betrayed by his mother's abandonment of he and his brother in favor of the Architect. He is bitter and resentful.
Okay, I'll tell you a story. Do you know I had a little brother? We were kids, and he wanted a glass of water, and he couldn't reach the glass. So he asked me to get the glass. I was watching some crap on TV, and I didn't want to help him. And he went and he got the glass, and he fell, and he cut his face, and he cut his hands, and he hit his head. So they take him to the hospital, and they do all these tests, and they find out that he's sick. The kid is sick. Nah. I just felt relief. I just felt relief that it wasn't my fault for not having helped him. And I felt relief that it wasn't me that was sick. And all I know is that my little brother was sick, and she couldn't heal him.
The movie also features the pretty blonde actress Melanie Laurent, who you saw in that scene, as well as lovely Una Chaplin. This picture is directed by a talented and intellectual woman movie maker from Peru, Claudia Llosa. This is her third feature film and the first in the English language. I found this to be a movie that would appeal to other actors. However, with all of its sophistication and mood, it will fail to please the moviegoer out to be entertained for a night at the movies. This is because the past and present are not clearly defined, and you're not sure of what you're looking at when it occurs in the narrative. It was a very difficult movie to watch. The narrative itself is not linear, so only at the end of 112 minutes of running time do you find out how things tie together and are left wondering throughout what is going on. You're left with a desire to leave, but intrigued by fine performances by capable actors. The movie was a frustrating experience for me at best. I can only view movies with a collective amalgam of my own experience, just like each of us. I try to open my mind for other possibilities and viewpoints, yet watching this to the very end was unsatisfactory for me. I longed for some element in the story to grab onto, rather than the feeling of wandering around in a dream. In a recent interview, the director was quoted as saying she did not want it to be so clear. It's as if you walked into a room where you knew no one and tried to figure out what they were all talking about. You long for a familiar face, anything. No luck. So this picture is for the intrepid moviegoer only, where a non-traditional way of seeing a story told for the screen might be an attractive aspect. For me, it was not. This is by no means a bad movie, nor is it poorly made, but it is so non-traditional, it really is a case of art cinema. Like performance art, it may seem a jumble to many. The Motion Picture Association of America has given this an R rating. This is your pal, Matías Bombal, bidding you a fond farewell.